After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Catch made on the out route. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Now they'll try the running play off left tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple of yards.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Running with purpose.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. They try to sneak it for the first. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackled there by the defense.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
Clemson, 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read. Trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. It's S for middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grabbed by the receiver. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll run it from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Marshall. Pass caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the catch is made along the sideline. It's a short gain, but enough for the 1st down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking through at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Great cut. They whiff on him. Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, beating the zone is about timing throws into these windows. Here, you see the patience come into play, and the end result is a chunk play and a 1st down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a 1st down.
Man, I love to see this route by this wide receiver. Great job of coming back to the football and able to separate himself from the defender. Good throw by the quarterback and a nice 1st down.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down, the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. They trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good, right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's that defense shifting again. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Back's got it again. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, they get the 1st down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Clemson now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. An inside move now from the shotgun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Off the RPO, clock to the right. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Caught near the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag now. Let's see what that's about. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Tar Heels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's Marshall. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Tigers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Slangs a quick throw. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking for a man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Dropping back, it's Marshall. He'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Powers through. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, UNC. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Just love to see this when the game was on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The back's got it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Caught quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Dropping back. It's Marshall. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Shotgun formation here on third down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Marshall. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half. The top strategy here. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot.